another part, one cell with another cell, one tissue with another tissue. Okay, for example, while we are sharpening a pencil. So what will happen while we are sharpening a pencil? We will use a sharpener with another hand and with pencil with one hand. Okay, by using sharpener we are sharpening the pencil. That means this hand is coordinating with, left hand is coordinating with right hand. Okay, grasping a doorknob. While you are grasping a doorknob, what will happen? So we are grasping the doorknob to open the door. Okay, that means we are coordinating with the door. Or while we are walking or running or driving, what we will do? While walking we will use our legs. Okay, while running we use our legs along with the hands too. Okay, while driving we use we hold steering with our hands and we will hold gears with our legs. That means we are coordinating. So legs are coordinating with hands. Okay, so we will be in a balanced position at that time. Okay, in fact, whenever we go, the three basic functions such as movement, balance and coordination work together. So driving a car, we use it to give movements with the legs and hands. Okay, next we will balance the car. Okay, and we are coordinating with our మనము డ్రైవ్ చేసేప్పుడు మూమెంట్ సిస్టమ్ లెగ్స్ తో హ్యాండ్స్ తో అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తాం కదా కార్ ని. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం బ్యాలెన్స్ గా కాకుండా ఎలా పడితే అలా డ్రైవ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఇట్ మే లీడ్స్ టు యాక్సిడెంట్స్. అండ్ కోఆర్డినేట్స్, we are coordinating with the hands and using our organs and that car. Okay, even standing upright, it is difficult challenge of balancing or just 2 feet with a narrow base, yet it is a even standing upright. So if we stand straightly for a period of time, what will happen? All the pressure will be seen on the feet. So for a period of time we will not able to stand straightly. Okay, what we will do? We will easily give movements to our legs. Okay, by that we can be able to stand for another 10 minutes with the movement of the hands. Without any movement we cannot stay like this for a course of time. Okay, next, what other functions do you think needed in coordination and balance? In coordination and balance we need different functions that can be carried by our body. So here we will see all our functions are carried out by an effort of several systems working together. For example, while movement we hardly ever use just the skeletal system or a muscular system alone. Several other systems are also have their own roles to play. Even within the muscular system, several muscles work in a sequence or at once. So while we are moving, so what will happen? Not only our skeletal system or muscular system will take part. So the energy which is stored in the cells will give energy to our body while we are moving. Okay, while we are moving, what happens if we are walking very fastly? What happens? Our respiration will be, our breathing levels will increase. Like this, one system is coordinated with the other system in a sequence or at once. Okay. Next, what triggers movement of the muscles? Okay. What do you mean about trigger? Trigger is nothing but functioning. Okay. It is a kind of pathway involving the way that our organs, tissues and cell works. All of them pick up signals of changes from their surroundings and respond to them. This process triggers different functions in our body as well as by our body. For example, it is natural to move to a side of the road when we hear or see a car approaching. So what will happen? So while we are moving along the road, but suppose we have listened the car sound, car's horn sound. So what we will do? We will walk speedily, or we will stay for up to some time there, and after that car is crossing nearby us, we will move to the other side of the road. That means our body is giving signals to the organs that through that we will decide to move on, or we have to decide to stay there for a few minutes. Okay, next, how do we respond so fast according to a situation? So because of our nervous system, we will respond to the situation as early as possible. Okay. Next, responding to stimuli. That means responding to the situation. Okay. What helps us to respond to such situations or such signals? So, a sequence of events that brings about responses starts from detecting changes in environment. So, environment లో ఉండే చేంజెస్ మనల్ని ఏం చేస్తాయి? సిగ్నల్స్ కి రెస్పాండ్ అయ్యేలాగా, సిచ్యువేషన్స్ కి రెస్పాండ్ అయ్యేలాగా చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. Why does the living body respond to such signals? So because our organs, we are having the ability to react to particular stimulus in a particular situation must be a great importance in ensuring the survival of the organism. If we do not respond to the stimuli, we may not be survived. If we respond to the stimuli, we will be able to survive for a period of time or for a course of time. Okay. We can think of a response as an effect of change in the environment of the organisms or signals of change or stimuli. All living organisms respond to stimuli. So all the living organisms use it to respond to the stimuli. Okay. The cat may be running because it saw a mouse. Plants grow towards the sunshine. We start sweating when it is hot and humid. So when cat saw the mouse, what the cat will do? It starts running. Okay. So it found her food or a particular food materials. Okay. And also plants will grow towards the sunlight. While using sunlight, what they will do? They will undergo photosynthesis and they will prepare food materials and they will transport to the plant body and they start growing. Okay. Next, we will feel sweating in the summer season and we will feel coldness in the or humid or moist in the winter season. Okay. The ability to react to a particular stimulus in a particular situation must be a great importance in ensuring the survival of the organisms. So, if it does not respond to the stimuli, we cannot survive. For example, here fire burning was taken place. Okay. So all the building was to middle of the building was damaged due to the fire exhaust. Okay. We will stay like that and we will stay like that while the fire is coming towards us. No, what we will do? We will start running or we will use it to stop the firing by using water or CO2 gas. Okay. So if it does not respond to that particular stimuli, what will happen? We may die. Okay. For suppose nearby us a snake is, a poisonous snake is passing through our nearby. What we will do? We will step for one or two steps away from that snake. Why? Because we are afraid of that snake. So we used to move away from the snake. We won't stay there because it may bite us, and through the snake bite we may die. Okay. There is a sequence of events that brings about responses. They start from detecting changes in environment or a stimuli, transmission of the information, processing of the same. Finally, the response will detect and execute the appropriate action. So first we will see through our sense organs. We will sense that particular organism and we will send the information to the brain, and right from the brain we use it to start to know about that, and we will go away from that stimuli. Okay. Next, here he is doing an activity regarding so he holded a stick. Okay. So here we need two persons, and first one is holding the stick at the tip of the stick, and the other one is holding like this. So here there is a gap between the stick and the fingers of that person. Okay. So he just, the first person has dropped like this. So what will happen? The second person will hold the stick. Why? Because he is responding to the stimuli. So he is responding to the situation. Okay. So in the before the activity, he has plucked here in the tip of the stick. Okay, this person at the end of the stick. Does he holds the same like this? No. There will be a change. So he may hold at the middle of the stick or at the tip of the stick. Okay. Could you hold it exactly at the point where it was suspended between your fingers? No. We cannot hold it where the stick has in a point where we have suspended the stick with our fingers. Okay. Mark the point where you caught the stick. So for suppose I have caught the stick at the middle, so I will mark here, or else I have plucked the or holded the stick here at the end point, so I will mark here. Okay. How far up was this point from the end suspended between your fingers? Between my fingers it may 2 centimeters end of the scale. Okay. Why did this happen? This is a sudden action and it is holded fastly in a fraction of seconds. Okay. How fast do you think the process was? This process is completed in the fraction of seconds. Okay. Next question. What makes the kind of communication possible? Okay. Rapidity of response indicates an efficient communication system linking between those parts that pick up stimuli to those that trigger a response. That means it will communicate with the nervous system. Okay, next one. Integrating pathways, nervous coordination. Okay, second one was about integrating pathways, that is nervous coordination. The coordination between nervous system. Okay, here the Greeks believed that all functions of the body were controlled by the brain, since damage to that organ produced remarkable changes in behavior. So, Greeks used to believe that all the functions are controlled by only brain. If something happens to brain, they will simply say that there will be a changes in the behavior. Okay, they had very little idea on how such control could be exercised. So they are having only little bit idea regarding this. Though Galen, a scientist, a Greek physiologist, made one notable observation. One of his patients have suffering a blow on the neck. That means here for his patients, he noticed that there is a pain on the neck. Okay. When falling from his chariot. So when he has fallen from the chariot, he had a pain. He had a blow on the neck. Okay. Complained loss of feeling in the arm while still retaining normal muscular control of his movement. So here he has suffering with he is not sensing the organ, but he can be able to move the fingers. Okay, he can be able to move, he can be able to give the movement of the hand, but he is not having over the sensing. Okay. Gannon concluded that nerves are of two kinds, those of sensation and those of action. So finally he has concluded that nerves having senses and also nerves having action. Okay. According to him, the blow in the neck has damaged the nerves of sensation but not affected its action. So finally he has concluded that the nerves present in that arm has not been, its action is not disturbed, but the sensing of the hand is disturbed. He concluded like that. Okay. Next, why do you think Galen draws such a conclusion? So here, the functioning of the nerves as integrated system was little known till late 18th century. Then physiologists began to study the mechanism of nerve functioning and found how signals were transmitted by making the connection between recent work on electricity and the propositions on working of the nervous system made till then. Now we know more about how nerves from different sections of the brain and spinal cord controls responses of different areas of the body. We also know the probable pathways that transmit information, but we still know very little about the working mechanisms of the nerve cell. So later on in the 18th century, what they have did, they have learned very little about the nervous system. Okay. So the physiologists began to study the mechanism of the nerve functioning. So the physiologists started their work on functioning and how the signals transmitted from body organs to the brain, and from the brain to the body organs and having control over the body organs from brain and spinal cord, how they are transmitting information from one organ to another. Finally they have learned very little about the mechanism of nerve cell. So they have started to know about the nerve cell.